What's up, y'all? This is a special episode of the People's Podcast, episode 44. I got two great uh two great guests right now. I got music exec Julius Darrington, and also I have artist and model Genesis,
What's up? What's up? What's up, people?
which I've had the pleasure of working with before. Basically, this episode is going to be about the music industry, ins and outs, and
Right.
ups, downs, why you do it, you know, and what made you realize that you wanted to actually be in that position to actually have that type of goal. I will say from your profile, Julius, you're from Toledo, Ohio.
Originally, yeah, born and raised. Yep.
Okay, now that's a huge leap of faith. You know, that I would say that's a big inspiration for a lot of people. Am I correct? Especially in that city.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so that gives them something to look forward to or look up to. And let them know
Yeah,
that it's possible.
absolutely.
All
Yeah,
right,
man.
but
You want to expound on that?
yeah, but you
Yeah,
want to.
definitely respond on that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's moving to LA. Like I said, it was definitely a leap of faith. You know, um, from a very musical family, and one of my dreams my mom had, and she wanted to actually break into the industry um, in LA. You know what I mean? And she was heavy in the gospel world back in the '80s, working with the Winans and a lot of the
Oh
big
wow,
gospel artists. You know what I
wow.
mean? So she inspired me to actually get to the next level and actually get into the actual business. You know what I mean? So that's what drove me, to actually move to LA and pursue it.
And LA music scene popping too. It's real popping in
Absolutely.
LA.
Yeah.
I went down to Orlando. Originally I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I went down to Orlando, and a bunch of stuff happened for the music scene with me. You know what I'm saying? But my little
Yeah.
brother, that's what he just actually went flew out there from out here. But we was
Okay.
both in Orlando together, so he about to be out there in Orlando, in LA, and he told me all the music scene popping so hard out there right now. So
Yeah. LA is the entertainment capital of the world. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's like, everybody that's a player in the business is either here or they got to come through here. You know what I'm saying?
right, yeah,
In entertainment, period. So it's just, when I moved out here, I had a goal, and I was just able to meet the right people at the right time to really get me to the next level, as executive, A&R,
yeah, yeah.
producer, you know what I'm saying? So
That's
it's,
really
it's
why I'm down in
always
Orlando
about,
right
it is
now.
about who you know and where you at.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm starting to
So,
realize that more and more.
so that's a fact. This is about who you know more so than anything.
Well, it's about who you know, but it's also about who want to know you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that
Yeah,
makes sense. Yeah.
You feel me? So you can know
yeah,
a lot of people, but if they don't want to know you back, it don't make no sense. You know
Yeah.
what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Exactly.
it's about knowing how to cultivate relationships. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
And the way I did it was I I nurtured my relationships with people who I respected, who I believe could put me in position to win, put me in position to get some kind of credibility. You know what I'm saying? And I respected those guys who saw my talent and put me in that position. But I built a relationship from an organic standpoint. It wasn't just, hey, put me on or open door for
right.
me. I built
Yeah,
real relationships with these guys that, if they called me to come to their house and go to the grocery store with them, it wouldn't be like a shock. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Right.
So
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
ultimately, you going organic, building it organic, it lasts longer and it's more genuine.
yeah,
Absolutely
what I'm
right.
saying? And I'm from the Midwest, so all my relationships and my whole life been organic. You know what I mean? It was never no
True that.
politics. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
So I just took that same energy in this business, and this is a very political business, but at the same time, I'm not political. So, I move on vibrations and purpose. So if I feel like God aligns somebody in my life, then I'm going to take advantage of it. You know what I mean? But I'm not out here trying to uh, chase nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's about
Yeah,
it's about when the energy is right and you got something to bring to the table, bring it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's about.
And and another thing, I saw you working with like a couple of my favorites, which is really caught my attention right now. I saw you done something with Ron Isley.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Was in the studio with Ron Isley. One of the all-time greats. You know what I mean? He's working on his album right now. They brought me in. I got a great ear, they say,
Right.
So, they brought me in to lend my ear and try to and let him hear some records and some ideas. And it's been nothing but love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a
So,
blessing. That's a blessing.
Absolutely.
For sure.
So, and another person I want to shout out, like, is a legend in my eyes, R. Kelly.
Yeah. So R. Kelly, in my opinion, is the greatest artist of all time. You know what I'm saying?
And you got to explain to this why you feel that way. I'm not disagreeing, but you got to let for the record.
Put it this way, man. Everything that I've been able to do in this industry so far on this level stems from R. Kelly. Stems from R. Kelly being one of the big homies who grabbed me up and put me in position. You know what I'm saying? To really get to the next level. You know what I mean?
Right.
And from a standpoint of saying he's the greatest of all time, I'm not just saying that because I work with him. I've been saying that way before I start working with him, and everything like that. And a lot of the stuff he's going through right now, of course, people scared to give him his flowers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you look at music over the last 30 years, it's R. Kelly.
Shit, I know some of them from my generation got made from, made from his music.
When you listen to R&B and hip hop right now, it's R. Kelly. When you hear all these rappers doing all these melody, rap singing, it's all R. Kelly. When you hear the singers, how they come in on the records, they freakier now than ever been. It's R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying?
I never thought of it like that. That's true though. That's real true.
Even the soulful stuff. It's all R. Kelly. R. Kelly is, the Michael Jackson of hip hop and R&B.
You right? Look, you ain't never lied. You ain't never lied.
He's the Michael Jackson of it.
Definitely is.
Talent.
Yeah.
Raw talent.
You know what I mean? And it's just, working with him, it allowed me to leapfrog a lot of stuff, man, that I would have had to go through in the industry as far as just trying to get to the next level. It was it's like a cheat code. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
Before all this, even documentaries and stuff where they came out trying to, say this and say that, before all that even started, just the fact that I was his A&R and I was, in position working with him directly every day in the studio, at his house every day, that put me in a position to where people in the industry, big name artists in the industry was coming to me to get to him. You know what I'm saying? So I was blessed enough to build a lot of relationships, from that.
That's awesome.
That's dope. That's so dope. Good.
Another thing, was you working with King Los as well?
Yeah, King Los, work with him on more like a, management consultant brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Done a lot of management stuff with him, done some A&R stuff with him. Pretty much every facet of his music, I'm involved with as far as, helping him navigate through certain things, whatever he pulled me into. He's their best rapper in the game. You know what I'm saying? As far as pure rap,
right?
Nobody can out rap King Los. You know what I'm saying? So, he was at RCA Records when I was working with R. Kelly, and they were both assigned to the same label. So I was able to navigate through a couple of associates, that I knew with the label that got me connected to him. It's a long story, but that's what the RCA thing is what brought us together. You know what I mean?
Okay, and as I mentioned earlier, I'm from the Midwest myself. I'm like 30, 45 minutes from Toledo. what advice would you give someone like especially, and I'm saying in particular a city like Toledo where things can seem hopeless sometimes. What advice would you give anybody aspiring to be the best they can? Like, what would you tell them?
What advice would I give anybody in Toledo who wants to actually get in the music business?
Yes.
Leave Toledo.
Oh God.
Wow.
Oh God. You know what's crazy? The scene when I found out about the scene in Toledo was right before Sakosa had died. I got booked for a show right before Sakosa died, and I did a show with him and whatnot. And then that's when I started meeting a lot of different cats out in Toledo, and I realized that there's a lot of talent out in Toledo. There's a lot of talent out in Toledo.
Look, bro,
but they don't listen. They don't support each other at all whatsoever. There's no way to move from out of Toledo if you don't move physically out of Toledo. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing like where I'm from.
Toledo, there's no distractions in Toledo. So if you have a passion for something, you're going to be the best at it because there's nothing else to do. You know what I'm saying? Right. There's nothing else to do. Yeah. So even with me, when I got my shot, I was overly ready. You know what I'm saying? To have the level of conversation I was able to have. And it wasn't because I'm some genius. It's because I sat in Toledo and watched YouTube videos. Read books, you know what I'm saying?
You prepared. You got prepared for it.
We only got one mall, so it ain't like I was going to the mall like that. You feel me? Right. So over a 10-year span, when I decided I wanted to be an executive, I was just overly ready. You know what I mean? So now when I got in certain rooms, I can have any level of conversation about publishing, about distribution, about record label structure, infrastructure, publicity, PR, marketing, digital marketing. I can talk about anything, not because I'm just so smart. It's because I lived in Toledo and read books and got on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then I left.
And then I was gone.
Then I was gone. But it's like Toledo, I got a heart for Toledo because that's my blood, you know, but it's a place that if you're not careful, it will lie to you and make you feel like you're doing something that you're not doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And because there's a local scene there, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But the local scene is not the actual music industry. You feel me?
Right.
You feel me? So a lot of people get caught up with trying to appease other cliques and stuff like that when they actually have the talent to be competitive, but they got to be in position to meet the right people to position them, you know, and get around people in the industry to put them on different platforms. You know what I mean? So that's what. Yeah. That's the only thing I would say is travel. You know.
All right, and from the time you've been in the business and everything, you've seen CD sale and you've seen streaming, right?
Absolutely.
What would you say? Would you say that streaming is actually you won't benefit as much as actual CD sales?
No, you definitely will benefit from streaming because streaming is forever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know, something can be streamed forever. It's never going to stop streaming. So over time, it's more beneficial than a CD sale.
The longevity of it is perfect.
You know what I'm saying? CD sales one time is like, you know, if they don't have the CD on the shelf no more, you can't buy it unless you order offline or something like that. And people not doing that.
When I've started
it's more easier to stream though, right? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, what I started realizing and seeing is that it depends on where your shit is streamed at. You know what I'm saying? Because there are some places that have lower percentages per stream. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I've started seeing lately now. You know what I'm saying? Since my EP is about to come out, my album's about to come out, that's what I've been paying attention to all these other artists that's dropping. Absolutely. That's in the underground still. You know what I'm saying? Is that where they're putting their stuff at, how they making their money, you know what I'm saying? So but streams, like you said, it's forever. It's like every music's gonna continue to stream on radios and airways everywhere, you know what I'm saying?
It's forever. And it's like, you know, your music is coded now, so anytime it's streamed, you get paid for it. You know what I mean? So nobody can steal your music really no more. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
But it's still CD sales were still the most simple way to get rich. You know what I mean? Because it was easy to organize because like, you know, You sell a CD, that's a sale right then and there.
Right. Yeah.
But at the same time, you got to factor in manufacturing and all that kind of stuff as well.
Yeah.
So now it's cheaper to put out music and less work. So if it's less work, then it's actually more beneficial.
Okay, and another question, how do you think that also affects distribution?
Well, distribution is mainly digital now. So it's like the distribution business model was a lot of work, like I just said. It was manufacturing, it was shipping, it was stock, all that kind of stuff. You know, they would have to ship thousands and millions of CDs across the country. You know what I'm saying? If they don't sell them, they gotta try to write them off and all that kind of stuff. You know, so, you know, then they gotta scale the price for the profit. You know, and sell it to the retailers and a lot of stuff. So, digital is a lot more simple. You know, it's not as profitable out the gate, but it's a lot more of a simple business model. You know,
I look at it as an investment. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get your streams, this is just an investment. You know, like when you put into your investment until you see the fruits of your labor. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I feel about the streams side standpoint. I've seen too many artists like, oh, I ain't getting paid that much off of this, and okay, well, just wait. You feel me? When you get your quarterly sales report, you'll see what you made off of it. You feel me? You can choose to take your money at your quarterly, or you just wait till your next quarter. You know, keep your money in your pot.
Exactly. And nowadays, it's not about just selling a song. It's about selling a lifestyle.
Exactly.
We're not in the song business no more. We're in the content business. You know what I'm saying? Content business and the lifestyle business. So, you know, if music is a product that sells a lifestyle. Yeah. Back in the day, it was the product, but now it's just one piece of merchandise that sells an entire lifestyle. So if you're an artist that's popping, then it's only beneficial for you to have multiple products. You know what I mean? From your merchandise, from your streaming. You know what I'm saying? Even putting CDs out. Like honestly, if you got fans, let them buy a merch bundle with your CDs, your vinyl, download, T-shirts, wristbands, whatever. You know, so it's a lifestyle business now more so than just records.
Right.
And I see merch is actually going up as well too. Like
absolutely.
Like that's major.
And that's another thing too that is a lot easier to manage now than it was back in the day. You know, back in the day, you had to, if you wanted to sell 1,000 shirts, you had to go buy 1,000 shirts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now you got companies that's doing drop shipping. You can put that on your website. You know, you don't gotta do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And they go click. The company is shipping to them with the logos and all that. You know, so.
And that's what I'm in the process of having constructing right now too. And it's so much easier.
So much easier, man. The internet is everything. The internet is everything. Like, yes, you know, and people, you know, back when Napster started, when the industry changed, you know, a lot of the old heads in the industry panicked. They're like, oh man, we can't put out records and go platinum no more. But it's like, okay, you don't have to go.
They try to shut Napster down.
Exactly. You can go platinum off a whole lifestyle. You know what I'm saying?
That's another thing.
Look at Rihanna. Look at Rihanna. When the last time Rihanna came out with an album?
I don't know, but she keep getting richer.
She making bank.
She keep getting richer though.
She's getting richer though. That's what it's about.
Got golden line, got perfume and everything.
Yeah, she don't need to drop no music, man.
No.
You know, so that's my opinion on that. I just think that we're in the digital age is a beautiful age, man, because nobody has an excuse. There's no gatekeepers. You know, there's nothing that's stopping you. You know what I mean? Anybody can do whatever they want to do now. You know, you just got to be good at it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. That sounds very encouraging as well. Because,
absolutely. Anybody can do anything right now. Anything. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm looking at it. I'm looking past music. I'm like, okay, once we get this to this next level, I'm going into some tech. I'm going into some other investments. It's just so many opportunities right now with the internet. Music is the foundation.
Yeah.
But everything else is just wide open to all of us, you know.
Oh yeah, that's why I ain't stopped, man. I'm trying to get my clothing line off the ground. I'm touching real estate now. I'm trying to do a whole bunch of shit, modeling, acting, all of it. When I went to Florida, it all opened up for me, and I'm like, damn, like music is my passion. I love it. I love singing. I love, when I rap.
Right.
But damn it, I've seen a whole slew of things that I can touch and make money off of.
You don't need to go platinum to get rich.
Oh, exactly.
That's the new industry. It's like the old way. If you went platinum, you still might not be rich because you got a record deal and you got an advance. You got all these other expenses.
You got to pay out your interest when you get done with your advance.
Exactly. But now, if you got a real fan base, and you know how to scale your business, you can be rich without even being famous.
Yeah. Oh yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
That's what I'm about. It's about being rich. We can be famous all day, but it's about being rich and having generational wealth for our families, man. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, and I listen, I've been talking about that since I've been back in Michigan. You know what I'm saying? Like I just bought a condo out in Orlando, mainly because that's where most of my business is getting done at right now. You know what I'm saying? But when I pay off the rest of this condo, I'm getting me another one and another one and another one. And I'm signing them condos into my kids' names. And I'm gonna show them how to make money off of it. You know what I'm saying? Like being out in Orlando opened my eyes to something that I didn't see here. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the music game, but when it comes to like, I jumped in the modeling scene, you know what I'm saying? Then I jumped in this, and then everybody's like, damn, you can do this, you can do this. I'm like, well, you know what? Sign me the fuck up, because what it boils down to, like you said, I'm just trying to be rich. I got a song on my album coming out that's called Rich, and that's all it's saying. We trying to get rich. When the curtains close, that's it. So I'm trying to get rich right now so my kids can get rich. You feel me?
That's it. You know what, man? To jump on what you just said, they tricked us, into thinking it's about the lights and the cameras. You know what I'm saying? That's only one small perspective.
Yeah.
I know a lot of celebrities who are not rich. I'm just keeping 100 with you. And it's not that they don't have the ability to get rich. It's that the industry, the entertainment business, and the knowledge was not there in the old entertainment business. You know what I'm saying? The knowledge was not there about how to really scale wealth. You know what I mean? So they just thought, hey, I'll put a song out, I go platinum, I get paid $200,000, $300,000 for a concert, and that's it. But it's like you're still trading in time for money.
Right.
That's not wealth. That's just making good money. But wealth is not trading in time for money. Wealth is residual. Wealth is something you can't spend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's something that's working for you without you even doing anything.
Yeah.
And that's the real success. That's not saying that's real success. That's real financial freedom.
Oh yeah.
Because everybody's definition of success is different.
Right. And really, honestly, that's what we're working towards is financial freedom. That's what you really want to work towards. That's the main goal. Is financial freedom. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Would you advise anybody starting off as well to research that, learn about that, take a course on financial freedom?
Well, I'll say this, man. Everybody just got to be curious, because if you're curious enough about whatever you're trying to do, the information is right there on your phone.
Yeah, and everybody in their phone all day long.
You know what I'm saying? I teach a class, and I tell people in my class all the time. A lot of people just pay for the class because they like that one-on-one. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. Everything I'm saying is right there on your phone. You know what I'm saying? If you're curious enough, you're going to get the information. If you're curious about whatever you're trying to do in life, it's right there on your phone. There's a roadmap right there on your phone. So just be curious.
I like that. Just
be curious. If people saying they don't have the answers for something, they're just not curious enough. Because
true.
I'll be on my phone, man. I'll be on my phone all night, just studying different businesses, studying different business startups, watching documentaries about Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Carlos Slim, how they started Google, watching the movie The Founder. I love that movie. You know what I'm saying? Studying him. and trying to figure out how companies got the inspiration to start and how they take it from the garage to corporate America. You know, Wozniak of Apple, all these type of people that they know smarter than us. You know what I'm saying? They know smarter than us. They were just curious about something.
Yeah.
And they did it
Yeah,
without the internet, so we don't have no excuse.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, you definitely right. You speaking facts for real. You definitely dropping jewels tonight, boy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
it's we as a culture, not trying to make it, you know, about black, but we as a culture, we just been lied to a lot, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
About a lot of things. And we think there's a limitation on how far we can go with our wealth building. And 99% of us are all building first generational wealth. So if anybody need the information, it's us. You know what I'm saying? We don't have time to be playing around all the time and fantasizing. We need to really start getting to, okay, well, this is the company that I want to start. This is how I'm going to get it funded. This is how I'm going to market it. This is how I'm going to build it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's 911 for us. It's 911. You know, I met a guy not long ago, Caucasian guy, real good guy, but we were having conversations about business, and there's just a different conversation. I'm just being honest. He was talking about what his great granddad was doing. You know what I'm saying? His great granddad had a company, you know, a successful company, you know, and that inspired his great granddad to start his company, and inspired his granddad to start his company, and inspired his dad to start his company. Now it's inspiring him to start his company. So us black people don't have that, you know, because we know what was going on with our grandparents, you know, what I'm saying, 75 years ago. So we have no choice but to get the education. You know what I'm saying? And the education is not in college. The education is on YouTube.
That's true. You can find anything on YouTube.
It's on YouTube, bro.
Man, all YouTube. YouTube Academy.
YouTube Academy.
But yeah, let's get to the point right now on this show. I want everybody to plug and push and promote everything they're doing right now. Julius Darrington, I'm gonna have you start, explain your company and everything, and then I have Genesis go. Yeah,
and and to kind of back up what I just said, definitely people go to college. You know what I'm saying? College is good. I'm not knocking college, but I'm letting y'all know I taught classes with people who got degrees and I don't have one.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
deep.
That's all I got to say. It's when you want to be successful, you can get the information however you can get it. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to my team. I started a label called Audio Dream Records, aka ADR. We got an artist we about to drop. Crazy talented artist named Cocaine Poppy. You know what I'm saying? He's a very entertaining man, you know, the rock star, you know what I'm saying? And we get ready to launch him. So shout out to my team, Audio Dream Records. If anybody wanna look him up, look up Cocaine Poppy and look up my company, Audio Dream Records. And you all wanna look for me, find me on Instagram, Facebook, Julius Darrington. So
all right.
That's pretty much it.
All right, Genesis.
So I am Genesis, Piff Game Entertainment LLC. That's my record label. It's been going for a couple years now. I'm the owner, CEO, co-founder, artist, entertainer. You know what I'm saying? On my album my EP Burdens is coming out. We had to push the time back. It was supposed to drop on my birthday, April 22nd. We have to push it back because of what's happening out in Orlando. And a lot of people know about what's going on down there. So then my album is probably going to be at the end of the year, which is called The Rebirth. So, but anybody can follow me on Instagram. I am Genesis Official One. Facebook is Genesis Piff Game. I am Genesis Official One.com. That's it. That's about it for me.
All right. This was.
I'm gonna definitely follow you, man. Look me up and follow me back.
I definitely will. I'm about to do that soon. Down the line.
Shout out definitely People's Podcast, Dooley Harris. You can go on YouTube, type in Dooley Harris. You get all that info. I'm going to shoot y'all this info. Shoot y'all this video as soon as it gets done. I'm doing another podcast right after this. So expect it shortly. I know, Julius, you're on a different time frame, so it's not going to be too late for you when you get it.
It's all good. I'm going to share it, man. I appreciate you for having me on here, man.
Man, I appreciate you making time, though, also.
Yeah, you've been good vibes. You've been good vibes on my page, bro. So,
I don't do negativity.
A lot of people be trying to, send me information about getting on podcasts and stuff, but, I follow my heart. You know what I'm saying? When I feel like it's a good vibe.
And I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. And this won't be the last time we hear from each other. So.
Absolutely. All right. I appreciate y'all, man. And send
me
information.
Nice meeting you, brother.
All right. I got you.
All right, brother. All right, y'all.
All right.
Yep.